go, here we go. We're the Orange Army.
Hello, guys, and welcome to this Orange Army official post auction podcast. I am your host, Varun, and this is my brother, Hanush. And today we are joined by die-hard Sunrisers Hyderabad fans. And today we are going to be discussing about the IPL 2021 auction, of how Sunrisers Hyderabad, you know, played their auction, and were we all satisfied with their picks or not? So now we're going to go to the first question to Sridhar. So were you satisfied with Sunrisers Hyderabad buying Kedar Jadhav? Because in April 2020, he was not in such good form, but, since we bought him, could he change things around for the Sunrisers Hyderabad?
Yes, I'm very well happy with the Kedar Jadhav because if you see our Sunrise Hyderabad middle order, we are lack of experience. We lost couple of matches because of the middle order. So I think Kedar Jadhav had that experience into the middle order. So he definitely is a good pick, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. He played the World Cup for India too, so that means he has some kind of experience, and he could be the backbone of Sunrisers Hyderabad. All right, let's go to the next question. This time we'll go to Samrad. So now we bought Mujeeb Ur Rahman. Now we have the Afghan trio in the Sunrisers Hyderabad. I guess this wouldn't be called Sunrisers Hyderabad. This should be called Sunrisers Afghanistan, right? So do you think it was a good option for Sunrisers Hyderabad to buy Mujeeb instead of any other foreign pacer or spinner?
Well, definitely. So, look, I mean, nobody would have expected Sunrise to pick Mujeeb Ur Rahman, especially when you have the best T20 ball in the world on our side. But, it makes sense. I mean, like, if you imagine if the matches are going to be in Chennai, where the pitches are on the slower side, and it wouldn't be a bad option to play Mujeeb and Rashid Khan on a given day, and you can play Mohammad Nabi as well. Well, the CSK team says that they always, play by the formula of trial by spin. But what if we Sunrisers go with a team of Nabi, Rashid Khan, and Mujeeb over there? It would be a dream spin bowling attack for any team. And these two are world-class bowlers. I hope someday they will play together, and that would be great for us.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Dheeraj, do you agree with what Samrit said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to add on to him, I would say if there are like many right-handers to the opponent side, we can play Nabi and sometimes Mujib if there's left-handers. So it is better to play any of the DO from the three.
Yep. So in this auction, we bought Kedar Jadhav, Jagadish Suchit. I mean, we bought good players, but are we missing anything in the squad, like a power-packed overseas fast bowler, which would be a replacement for Billy Stanlake? Now let's pass this question to Ritwik.
well, I was thinking we would have gone to O'Shane, but since he went unsold in the auction, and as I mentioned also in the group, because of the core, like you have VVS Lakshman, Muthai Muralidharan, etc. Like to be across, like to be around him and gain experience is a good idea. But I'm satisfied with the buys we made, especially with Mujeeb and Kedar and Jagdisha. But like as Dheeraj mentioned, like for example, if you go to Delhi, you take Delhi for example, they're like too many left-handers in their squad, so we could just put in Nabi or Mujeeb, and then we can just see how it goes. So yeah, like it would have been a good choice, but I'm happy with the way we bought.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we did get some good picks, even though, I really wanted a fast bowler to be in the squad, but still there's some pretty good picks, a strong team. I mean, pretty satisfied. All right, now we have, brilliant overseas players, and Sunrisers Hyderabad has always had this problem. Who are the best for combination of overseas players? So what do you think is the ideal for overseas player for the Sunrisers Hyderabad? Now I'm going to be taking this answer from three people. Let's go to Anurag first.
Varun. For me, David Warner and Rashid Khan are straightaway picks. I think there will be no chopping in that. And we know that our middle order needs someone who could anchor the innings, and being Kane Williamson there keeps things very calm, and he just controls innings. I think there Kane is really important for us. We already saw that in last year's eliminator against RCB. So the next pick would be what Jason Holder has done. I think he has been the key role for us to get means for him for our team to get into third place. I think he played a really key role because he was taking key wickets.
Yep.
Not take out the
Yep.
economy, but he was taking key wickets that helped
Yep.
the other bowlers to maintain economy. I think we need a wicket taking guy. We know Bhuvi is a economical bowler, but he lacks somewhere in the wickets column. So even Sandeep is a really economic bowler. So we need one wicket taker who I think he would be my fourth pick, and this would be well balanced.
Yeah, I agree. Jason Holder was brilliant last season. Every match he did not, go wicketless, which was absolutely brilliant. And he was, I think, the second highest wicket taker for our team. And he came on the second half of the season, which was absolutely brilliant.
He's incredible. He's great. I'm speechless.
All right, now let's go to Vijay. It looks like you're in the car. What kind of dedication? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
You will do anything anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your
You
idea
wanted to
for
tell
overseas?
my four.
Yeah.
Yeah, four overseas player would be, one would be David Warner, Kane, obviously, Rashid, and I think there's a toss up between Nabi and Mujib
Okay.
or
so
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitchell
I
Marsh.
personally feel that Jason Holder has done very well in the UAE pitches, and I think he's supposed to do that. He's meant for that, but I don't think in subcontinent pitches he could be that impactive. He couldn't create that impact. So I personally feel Nabi can do good in home grounds, and definitely Mujib.
All right. Okay. Yeah, those are some pretty good picks, and you said they're pretty well. I mean, it's all true. All right, now let's go to SRH True Fan or Ranjit. Are you there?
Yeah,
I'm there.
Okay. So, what is your top four overseas players for the Sunrisers Hyderabad that can play in the squad XI?
My first choice four players are David Warner, Ken Williamson,
Mm-hmm.
and Rashid Khan.
All right.
And fourth spot between Mitchell Marsh and Jason Holder.
All right.
If it is spin pitch, I will play with Nabi.
Okay. So, I mean, mostly they're saying mostly it's going to be in Maharashtra, and that's the reason why, VVS Lakshman bought Mujeeb Ur Rahman. He said, it would be good to buy, take a spinner and play them on a, Maharashtra pitches. So, I mean, it's a pretty good choice for Nabi to be in the squad. All right. Now, Manish Pandey, he was not up to expectations in, 2018, 2019, and 2020. Should we have bought, like a good replacement for him to keep him in the bench and then, maybe play him for some matches? Who would be did you expect, a replacement for Manish Pandey?
Okay, I'll answer to this question.
Okay, sure.
I don't think we need a replacement for Manish Pandey. He's a great player. I'm always a fan of him. If you
Yeah, agree.
he's a real match winner, So he just need to get his form back. I think somebody told that he's suffering with injuries. That's the reason maybe he did select for the Indian team. But he's the last time I told Kedar Jadhav is experienced player. I think he is most experienced player than Kedar Jadhav. So that makes us win matches, So definitely we don't need to find a replacement for Manish.
Yeah, I agree. His knock against
Yeah, I
Rajasthan
agree.
Royals last year was pretty incredible with the Vijay Shankar. We need those kind of performances from, almost every time.
Do you guys think that Manish Pandey should be batting at 4 and Williamson at 3? Because we already
No.
saw that.
No.
time-
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all.
I don't have too much expectations on Manish Pandey, but I definitely have expectations on Natarajan for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll be an eye for T20 World Cup. Not Manish Pandey, because there are many slots already filled, right? So practically, I don't think Manish Pandey would be the first preference over many cricketers.
And we need a left arm seamer too in Team India. We don't have left arm
Exactly.
seamers.
Yeah.
Left arm seamers.
Agree that.
So yeah, this is going brilliantly, this podcast, fans engaging pretty well. All right, now let's go on to the next topic, the youngsters. We did not target any youngsters this auction. We did not target any local players in the auction. Do you think our players in our team right now are good players and they can be enough for the squad?
Yeah, I think most of the
Yeah,
youngsters did really well in SMAC. Virat Singh had a century, Abhishek Sharma has scored a century, and also some good knocks from from Abdul Samad. So I
Yeah.
don't think we need to go for a youngster. Already we have a lot of young fast bowlers in our squad also. So I feel
yeah,
there's no need for it.
And
And
also,
regarding the local players, I think there's no place for them this season because we had only three slots.
Yeah,
yeah, and we
I
had one
agree.
overseas slot, so yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
and also Mujeeb Ur Rahman,
Yeah.
I think he's 18 years old. Yeah,
An
so
18-year-old?
we're buying
yeah,
pretty
and
much
also we have
youngsters.
excellent fielders. Excellent
Yeah,
fielders. Priyam Garg, we cannot
Yeah,
drop him out
My
because
father's an
not just because he's a good
18-year-old
batsman,
in cricket.
he stopped many runs, right?
exactly.
yep.
So he saved a lot of runs. So we cannot skip him out
Yeah, he's
only
a
because
brilliant
he's
fielder.
a fielder. You have seen him in
And we
2020.
got Suchit too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Suchit.
got
Manish,
Sachin
He's
Manish
as
a
well.
Pandey
Yeah,
himself.
he's an
Last
excellent
year he
fielder too.
ruined our hopes to win the match. Now we bought
Against
him.
Punjab,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah,
I think Manish Kane, these are excellent fielders.
yeah.
I think
yeah,
we are
David
one
Warner
among
as
the
well.
top
David Warner,
fielders. Yeah.
Yeah, David Warner as well is
We
really
would
good.
all
Rashid
been
Khan.
Khan,
happy
Rashid Khan.
Yeah,
if
Rashid Khan.
we would have all been happy if Shivam Dube was picked because
Yeah,
Yes.
this
Yeah.
Vijay Shankar is getting injured once in a while,
The
right?
magic trick.
So
Yep.
he
And
would have been
also
an
again
excellent
injured in
replacement
SMAC.
for him. He cannot bowl sometimes, Vijay
yeah.
Shankar.
But last year he was
And
bowling
surprisingly,
brilliantly
he
in the
was very
first.
economical last year. Surprisingly, he
Yeah,
was very economical last year. 2-3
Mm,
matches he bowled and then he got injured. But those 2-3 overs, even in Sharjah, the
yeah.
match against I think Mumbai, not Mumbai.
No,
yep.
Mumbai was high scoring. Some match
KKR
in
again.
Sharjah.
KKR.
RCB.
KKR or RCB,
RCB.
maybe. Yeah, yeah. I mean this,
I think
and going to
three
the next
matches he
topic.
picked. One is Mumbai, RCB, and Mumbai again.
Yeah.
KXIP too, he played brilliantly against KXIP. We eventually lost that match, but he was a good performer. Yeah, so now we already started this topic. I mean, I was gonna bring up this topic next. I mean, we were bidding on brilliant players like Shivam Dube, Krishna Gautam, Adam Milne. Should we, have bid more money on Shivam Dube because many of our fans expected him, but we just couldn't get him. And Krishna Gautam, his price tag was so high, it almost took all of our purse. So, SRH was smart to
Yeah.
drop him, but was it a
Yep.
good idea to drop Dube?
Maybe no.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
they were
yeah,
also
it's a good
SR is
looking
idea.
for
looking for him. SR is looking
Yeah,
for
it's
an experienced middle order batsman and all-rounder too. But we need a middle order perfect batsman who can fulfill the score. Like young players cannot play in under pressure.
Yeah,
So that's why I think we couldn't buy Shivan Dube.
exactly. Yeah.
I think
We
Shivam
can't
Dube would have,
handle all pressure to one player.
yeah, I think Shivam Dube would have made it easier for us to play Warner, Williamson, and Besto on some days. Because if you would have come in and batted at 6, you would have Vijay Shankar, Shivam Dube, and Abdul Samad or an Abhishek Sharma. 3 people who can combine and give you 4 overs. That could have allowed us to play Warner, Besto, and Williamson if it's a good batting team.
Yeah, and Rashid if you want,
Yeah.
which is
Rashid,
obviously the
yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
But this year, I think Bairstow's chances are very limited because we got Saha now. He's in brilliant form. I mean,
Yeah.
as you seen last year against
He's a very
Mumbai.
injury-prone player.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's very
injury
injury
prone,
prone.
but he plays brilliantly. I mean, he is not getting a chance to drop out from the team this year after last
Do you
year's
guys have
phenomenal
enough
activity.
confidence on Shrivas Goswami? Because if something happened to
No,
Saha
I
and if
thought
India want
No.
to,
I
yeah,
thought
that's good.
No,
I think he
No,
should be
I don't
dropped.
have. I thought like during when the list came out, they should have released him.
yeah,
But I
Yeah.
think so they kept him as a backup wicketkeeper, like in case anything happens to
yeah,
either Best or Saha.
Yeah,
So
but he
yeah,
did good in Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy too.
yeah. But we
Played
can't
well
expect
in Syed
anything in
Mustaq Ali Trophy.
IPL because
Yeah,
a very
we have
experienced players, strong players
we
from
have an
other
overseas
countries.
player too.
Yeah.
He has to face 2 overseas players.
But Kedar Jadhav can, wicket keep also, if
Yeah, he can too.
Goswami
Yeah.
is not available.
But we picked him as an all-rounder.
All
this
rounder,
year.
but yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have a
Those
question.
Malinga kind of-
Mhm.
I have a question. Like we are saying that we are very happy we got Kedar Jadhav's experience in our team. Similarly, we are saying that we have some good young talents in Virat Singh, Priyam Garg, and everything. On a given day, the first match of IPL, would you want that experience of Kedar Jadhav, or you still want to back Virat Singh and Priyam Garg in the middle order?
Jadhav.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like
Jadhav.
Jadhav.
Definitely Jadhav.
Yeah, definitely Jadhav.
Yeah, he could strengthen our middle order. I mean, he's experienced, as you all said.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to be a great addition to the XI.
Yeah, I
And
think he
I
also
also
plays
have a
well in.
question.
I have a small question. Like, where would, if we would have to play from him, if you were to play him, then where would we play him? Like number 5, number 6, that
Five,
spot.
number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
Number 5.
Number
Number
5 would
Yeah,
be
number 5.
perfect.
So I have a question. So on the first day, on the first match, whom would you play number 5, 6, and 7?
Okay, so that's hard.
Jadhav,
Jadhav,
that's hard,
Vijay
actually.
Shankar,
and
Because
Shankar.
8 would definitely be Rashid. 8 would definitely be Rashid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would want to know 5, 6, and 7.
My five,
Samas,
my fifth is
Jadhav.
Jadhav. Sixth is obviously I'll go with Vijay Shankar. Seventh, Virat Singh or Abdul Samad, because they both can finish the game.
Yeah. What is your ideal, XI for the Sunrisers Hyderabad?
Ideal.
Yeah, so
Playing
like playing 11.
Okay.
So I'll start.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'll have David Warner, Wriddhiman Saha, Kane Williamson, Manish Pandey, Virat Singh, Mitchell Marsh, Abdul Samad, Rashid Khan, Sandeep Sharma, Bhuvi, and Natarajan. That's my 11.
Pretty strong team. Yeah.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
Warner, Saha, in at 3 Manish, number 4 Kane, 5 Jadhav, 6 Vijay Shankar, 7 Samad, 8 Rashid, 9 Mujeeb, 10 Bhuvi, and Nattu, not Sandeep. Because I would want to play 3 pacers who are Bhuvi, Nattu, and a medium pacer Vijay Shankar who can hold 2 overs or maybe 3, and the rest, and the remaining 2 overs are managed by Abdul Samad and who's the other Jadhav.
Okay,
The
I mean
next
that's
2
fair.
will be taken care Rashid and Mujeeb.
I don't think Jadhav's bowling, right? He hasn't bowled for a
He,
while.
he may or may
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
he hasn't
be.
bowled for a while. Yeah.
4 overs should be managed by these 3 bowlers.
I mean, he might get a chance this year. Who knows? His unorthodox, bowling style. It tricks
This
the
can
batsman.
make up deep batting, right? This can make up a deep batting. Like
Yeah, with a long
CSK
tail.
has around 8 to 9 batsmen. We don't have so much of deep batting,
Yeah.
so we need to play Rashid at 8. We need 7 batsmen, and we have less choices for all rounders. So we have to pick Vijay Shankar definitely and Jadhav. We have to make him bowl.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly. It's a hard pick for XI. We have many talented players, many youngsters.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard decision for the Sunrisers management. So now, many people are saying we should replace Manish Pandey with Virat Singh in the squad. Do you agree with that at all?
No,
No.
I
No,
don't.
no,
I think
no, no,
Manish
no.
is-
No.
Not
Manish
even I
is a class apart.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. I don't know why, many people are saying we should replace Manish Pandey with Virat Singh. I guess, they just don't like him, from 2018 onwards.
No, last season he was second highest scorer in
Yeah.
SRH team. First
Yeah.
Johnny Baishaw, second Manish Pandey. How can we remove him? He got so many experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he holds like the, how do you say, like, if he holds like the key for the batting lineup.
Yeah.
Like, I know his form has not been like the best in the last few years, but last year he showed it.
Yeah. All right. So now we have come to the ending of the podcast. So I'm going to take a 20-second review from everybody in this meeting. Okay. So now we're going to start with Sridhar, 20 seconds review of the auction.
Bro, you're
You're
on
on
mute.
mute.
Bro, you're on mute.
Yeah, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm not. No one is responding to me. Actually, I'm talking since long.
Uh-huh.
So okay. I think I'm happy with the auction. Maybe if we go with the Dubey or Gautam, I would be more happy. But I think Dubey batting style is as same as Vijay Shankar, so I'm happy. And either way, it's end of the day, it's SRH. So
Yeah, exactly. So I get,
whatever they buy, I'm
yeah,
happy with the management.
yeah. Okay, now Anurag, you have anything to say? 20 seconds.
Yeah, I think the auction was pretty well. Even our management tried for Dubey and Gautam, but they crossed our limits. And also, VVS said that we wanted Maxwell, but he also went for 14. I think
Yeah.
those targets were what we want. I think they went for them, and it depends on that day, and we got uh, who we left with, and those were really good for us. I think they
Yep.
will be good for us.
Yeah, hope they can, play very well and succeed
Yep.
for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now, Dheeraj, do you have anything to say? 20 seconds.
Yeah, as I agree with Anurag, he said we thought to buy Maxwell, but he proved expensive.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy with the auction because we got Mujeeb, Suchit, and Kedar Jadhav, some of the experienced players. So I'm happy with the auction. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now Ritwik, 20 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Dheeraj and Anurag as well. Like we went for Maxwell, but he was too pricey for us as well. So yeah, like great auction, but it's over to the management now, like how they manage the core of players.
Yeah. All right, now Samrud, anything to say?
I'm very happy with the auction, especially the combination of Mujeeb and Rashid. Whenever they play, is really very exciting to wait, and Kedar Jadhav's experience also will come in handy for us. So really exciting, and the playing 11 will be a very exciting one to see as well when the first match on IPL starts.
Yeah, Rashid and Mujeeb, they're a brilliant combination. They can firepower our bowling lineup and they can tackle the batsmen. As we've seen in the BBL, Mujeeb Ur Rahman was absolutely brilliant. All right, Vijay, you have anything to say?
So coming to playing 11, we are well balanced. As I said, I would like to play with 3 bowlers who are already part-time all-rounders. Few are batting all-rounders, few are bowling all-rounders. But 4 overs, anyways, they are going to get smashed. So they'll definitely target one bowler. I don't want Sandeep to lose confidence. So I'm
Yeah, your signal's not great.
I would say we are bowling front. So we are bowling front. So
We have
every time
network
we
issue.
can restrict them to 120, 130 odd runs.
Yeah, so you were
That's it.
glitching a little bit. So, we couldn't hear you perfectly.
Varun, actually, I was talking, keeping the phone in mute from so long.
Okay.
I talked. So somebody told that we should give chances to the youngsters. I think definitely everyone should get the chance because it's a long tournament and keeping the bio bubble in mind. If you see last time there are a lot of injuries, so I think everyone will get a chance. I think the overseas players they'll rotate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask one question. Who are the top 4 teams you guys like?
Top 4.
Who do you think will reach top
Yeah,
4?
I'll start.
first always.
I will
Okay,
I
okay.
will talk.
Okay.
Mumbai,
Uh-huh.
SRH,
Uh-huh.
CSK, KKR.
Okay.
Yeah, I
KKR?
would like.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to go with Mumbai, RCB, SRH, and DC.
Yeah, DC.
But DC is a pretty much too strong
Very
Yeah,
this
strong.
DC is
year.
a strong team. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
I would go with Mumbai, SRH, CSK, and Punjab.
Yeah, me too. Punjab,
Yeah.
Punjab, SRH, Mumbai, and CSK.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go with Mumbai, SRH, Punjab, maybe RCB.
I'll go with Sunrisers, Mumbai, Punjab, and Delhi.
I mean, the fun we have in
Good
beating
news.
RCB is so like filling, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
That's good.
so like it makes you happy
It's a,
when we beat RCB.
Yeah.
it kind of became a rivalry,
Yeah.
like an India Pakistan type.
yeah.
Yeah.
SRH wins and
But
RCB
but
home.
but we
Yeah.
should beat but actually we should beat DC.
Yeah,
We
they
lost
beat
to
us
them.
two
We
times.
lost to them. Yeah, we lost to a couple of them, couple of times in
Eliminated from
playoffs.
qualified too.
Yes, we
Yeah.
should beat DC this time.
Yeah, all our hopes on the youngsters and our experienced, Kane Williamson, Rashid, and David Warner, Bhuvaneshwar. All right. Thank you for watching this podcast, guys.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time with more amazing podcast. Thank you and
Bye.
goodbye.
Bye.
I'm
Bye.
this
you.
guy's brother.
Thank you,
Bye.
Hanush. Thank you,
Bye.
Varun.
Bye. Thank you.
Go, 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 yeah, we go. We're the orange army.